Good morning. Just a couple more items to show you. Um, we're going to look at this image in the image editor. I want to show you something because this really, Terry showed me this, but this is really worth looking at. Okay, the original image. Now, if you notice, he's got a hot spot on his forehead here. Okay, let me get rid of this guy. There he is, okay? Got a hot spot on his forehead. And Terry said, you know what? I bet I could use vanish and get rid of that. So he proceeded to do this. Okay? And if you just take your time, man, that's a beautiful little tool. You can even use it on the tiny spot on the nose. Well, I pulled too far, but you get the idea. Delete the row, refresh, get rid of that boo-boo there. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm going to close this up and letter B, and we'll check the next item. The next item is going to be borders. Okay, when do you use borders and when do you use mats? Okay, well, let's kind of right click and throw a mat on here and see what happens. Okay, I've got this black mat already set in here, 9/100 of an inch, even all the way around. But you can see I can make the bottom one bigger if I want to and put text in there. This is a picture taken in 1922 of my great grandfather fishing for supper, something like that. Or just leave it alone, use it as a border. Okay, there's my border. Now, the trick here is that these little corner dots, they're telling you what's selected. Right now, the picture is selected. If I click it again, the outside, the border is selected, the mat is selected. Okay, so if the picture is selected, you can change the size of the picture, but you didn't do anything with the mat. It's going to be horrible. So if you're going to change anything at all, make sure you select the mat. That's like the tablecloth underneath the dishes. Now, with the mat selected, I can even drag this sucker and it goes by itself. Okay, let's clear this off and show you what the borders actually do. Okay, let's do remove all and put the picture back in, I guess. Change the size back to 8 by 10. Okay, there we are. Now, here I'm going to put in a border, or two borders, just for the heck of it. Okay, all I got to do here is, again, make sure you've got your picture selected with the corner dots. And I'm going to just change a little number in here to 0.03, and this one in border number 2, we're going to put 0.09 so you can see it better, but there you are. Okay, now the good part of this is that once it's on there, you can change anything. You don't have to fiddle with it. The border changes size with the print. Okay, now I got two of them, different size. Okay, I didn't change it. I added one. I didn't change it. You got to select it. Remember, always select it. Okay, 4 by 6. So anytime I select it and change the size, I got a border moves with it. So that's kind of an advantage. I can even say change the picture, couldn't I? Okay, if I want to, I can go right in here and pick another picture. Let's say, oh, we've got to have a decent, oh, look at this handsome couple here. Wow. Okay, let's do this. And I kept the borders. Okay, so that's the idea for that. Okay, hang on a second. We'll see what else we have to touch on. Okay, one more item. I've just added this picture in the queue. Okay, now what I want to show you here is if I move this, just kind of move it a little bit, this letter F for freehand turns yellow. It says, do you want to turn it off? No, I don't want to turn it off. I just turned it on. But automatically, if you move something, it goes to freehand mode. Now, in freehand mode, if I try to add another picture, I can, but I have to drag it. because if I click it, it's going to go on another page because this is a locked page. Okay, you got the idea? All right, so let me clear out everything from the whole thing here. Okay, and move this over. Okay, now I want to show you one last thing. We're all done. Here's a vertical image, okay? And it turned over. It turned over because the page is over, okay? Which happens an awful lot of times. Now, supposing I hit the padlock, which says lock the orientation. Now, when I take this vertical image, it goes this way. Okay, you get the idea? So you can decide that if you want to have multiple pictures on the page, and this one's sideways and all the rest are not, and it's a vertical thing, lock it, and it'll be all set. Unlock it. It goes that way. Okay, thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.